Hello, hello, and welcome back to Shatter Our Souls with Novaria here. We have finally ta taken down Crom. Now, as I did specify last time, it took me about a month worth of searching and competing to make that happen. But now that we're here, we have a couple new problems to handle. The first is a new series of side quests. We're gonna relight the beacons first, and then we're gonna take down the two special boss spider ants, Helob and I forget the other one. I'll admit that. Helob and Widowmaker. That's it. But once we take these guys down, actually, static. Okay. We're putting away the fire revolver for now because the flame revolver has been outclassed by every other weapon I own. And while I do think that it is important to continue to grow in that particular way, I also know that it is important to continue to improve. And given that flame is being covered by my sniper rifle already, a healing kit. I don't need to worry about that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Eh, maybe. Nope, 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 nope. And yes, I have been keeping the SMG on hand, but it's mostly because I like the Wildcat, and I intend to transfer it to one of my other profiles and haven't had a chance to get to round to swapping that in. There we go. Just squishing a couple guys, no big deal. Just making strawberry jelly, complete with all the seeds. Now, I did mention this last time about at the same time that we are taking requests. If there is a request or a video that you would like me to attempt, let me know because I want to be able to show off a little bit of or a variety of games, not just what I personally enjoy. And who knows, I might be introduced to something that becomes a new minor addiction. Who knows? So, I'd like to see what you all have in mind. Where I command the bridge to descend. Hiya! I did it. All right, Janestown is our next group that we need to deal with. Now, as was specified, the Janestown enemies are going to be pretty heavy hitting for the next little bit, as they're the next true main boss of the game. Hello, Helob. You are not allergic to fire. You are somewhat allergic to to electricity, which is good to. You've also got quite a vertical on you, don't you? Hello. He lobbed himself into the sky. And oh yeah, Helob will be pretty easy to take down from here. It doesn't seem like it's got much in terms of defensive strength, and the fact that it is taking so much damage from elemental effect, I don't foresee Hela being able to hold its own any longer, which I am very pleased with. We've taken down Hela. Now it's off to fight Widowmaker. We're going to leave Janistown for now. While it is an important thing to worry about, it's not going to make much of a difference for the few moments I'm going to be out and about. What is going to make a difference, though, is tackling as many enemies as possible. Of course. Well, I finally got a shock weapon worth its salt. All right. Level 28 spider antlings? Darn, that's actually really good. Nope, we're going with the Maliwan. Perfect. Now we're just going to make some more blueberry jelly. Blueberry jelly, yes. Now, Helub and Widowmaker are supposed to be kind of two sides of the same coin and are meant to be fought on a while in use of a vehicle. I am not a fan of this. I don't like vehicle combat really at all, although I know it is part and parcel of what we're looking at as far as the game as a whole is concerned. Okay, you are hitting every single using every trick in the book, aren't you, Widowmaker? Nice, nice. Just destroying half of the available space. Like it. Also got a very powerful couple of hits. I'm wondering, we're taking off the artifact for now. Same damage. Okay. Huh. I thought Widowmaker was a corrosion type, but I think he just resists elemental effect. Whew, that was a nice shot. And you're toast. Maybe. Hey, none of that, Widowmaker. Oy vey. 1180. Beautiful. All right. So we are going to finish relighting the beacons. We're already 10 minutes in. It's amazing how quick this happens, but we've technically taken down 2 mini-bosses. I think that's a pretty good boost, shall we say. I'm not sure where I am, but I like it. Let's hit this place first. If I recall, this is that new religion. And we just need to collect a bunch of pamphlets, right? Very nice. Very nice. Love the photography of this new religion. You can tell they put a lot of thought into it. This new religion is the Firehawk? Wonder who they're talking about. Joking around. Just overly exhausted, not really thinking too heavily about certain aspects. Just, eh, figure let's have or I can joke around a bit. Ouch. What the heck hit me? You are going down. Because I say so. So are you. Perfect. And with all of that done, nope, nothing new. Do I at least get reimbursement on my ammunition? Yes. Yes, we do. Alrighty. We'll light the second beacon, because we have finished now two of the four missions or something in that general amount. Ow. Who put the pole there? So, I did a little digging into the speedrunning community of the original Borderlands, and I am absolutely dumbfounded. But I think I know what's going on. So to start this off, I need to explain a couple of things. The speed run of the original Borderlands is about an hour and a half. And that seems absurd to me. And I was digging into what it is that they're doing. And I discovered that every single one of the top leaderboard speedruns is done on a PC. The reason for this is because they can set certain actions to the spinning wheel of their mouse. So what these players are doing is that they will go in and they will go to the um they will go to one of the DLC areas at like level 2, collect a couple weapons from a chest that they cannot use at all, and then turn around and use these weapons to make a absurd amount of money buying and selling the same items. Once they make said absurd amount of money, they buy and sell to collect a or extra. They buy and sell the same 3, 4 items non-stop to try and upgrade their character as quickly as possible by using the money and or the money glitches by buying and selling it. Effectively, they are increasing the amount of money they are making, so they're getting that getting that, increasing their experience by selling items and buying items through this one chest of equipment. Thus, they're reaching the early 20s before fighting Nine Toes. In a roundabout way, it's a pretty good plan. But the thing is that once you've done that, there is no challenge to the game at all. It's just, oh, yep, gotta do the thing, and off they go. There's, it's all mundanity at that point. run through everything, fight a couple enemies here and there, run some more, fight some more, so on and so forth. It lacks the finesse of a traditional challenge run. That being said, it also has plenty of finesse because, unfortunately, no matter how strong your character is, you are still at the mercy of the weapons that you can and cannot wield. Now, some players in the online circles have found ways to mod specific weapons into their game, which I I can understand, but I disagree with. Because again, that's outside help affecting it. Mods and cheats. I grew up in a time where mods and cheats were you bought a book and you had to look up codes that you had to activate on the fly. You had to have a certain level of skill to activate the cheats to be able to pull off what it is that you wanted to pull off. Example of this being like the old Grand Theft Autos. You had to know it and you had to be able to activate the cheat in a certain span of time or it just simply would not work. And to a degree, I think that this is a okay thing. Where am I going with this? But I find that today cheats are a dime a dozen. You can mod your game in mere seconds, especially those who own a PC capable of handling mods, capable of handling games of really any variety. Yeah, it's kind of an odd situation, I guess. Huh. I thought Taylor Cobb was here. Odd. Oh, found and talked to. Okay. So Taylor wants me to take down Janice, and then I'm going to have to take down Taylor. That makes sense. But yeah, what I'm getting at is that cheats often take the fun out of a game, take the challenge out of a game. And while I acknowledge that at times it isn't entirely worthwhile because there are some that make the games so much better or more difficult, there are other ones that all they do is make the game a cakewalk. Borderlands technically doesn't have cheats, but it has enough that you as a player can take advantage of that it really lacks a whole lot of finesse, so to speak. I could have sat around outside of the first area of the game, Firestone, and racked up a ridiculous amount of cash and bought ammo with it, wasted said ammo, and then went back and did it again. There's nothing that stops me from doing that. But it is a very different situation having to go through and collect everything myself. All right, there we go. Now we have to fight Janus Cop. That's where my brain was, where I was a little messed up. And since we've already tackled 90% of Janus Town, it should be next to no problem just to flatten a couple more enemies and off we go, right? Like I said, flatten a couple more. Ouch. Where are you, Janus? Johnny? Doo-doo. Hello. There we go. Nothing like brotherly love, right? And with that, we are going to turn everything in because honestly, that was a lot of stuff completed in a very short span of time. And we can easily make do. So I'm just gonna disappear and I will talk to Cobb quick. And here we go, 6,000 experience out of that. We have to head to New Haven to spread the word. We have to investigate. Wait, we have to go to New Haven to investigate and Old Haven to also investigate. We are heading to the what is it? Not the trash coasts, but we're gonna go toss in a couple of couple more missions here. One with Crazy Earl, and one with this gentleman down here. As soon as I remember exactly where he is, there we go. Very green thumb you got. Passing a couple more. Godless monsters. We must find a new batch, probably at the Trash Coast, if my memory serves, because we must fight Slither. Yeah, 2s and 3s out of enemies that were once strong enough to scare me. Yeah, we are definitely getting to end game levels now, which I am very pleased with. Okay. There's your food there, Earl. And with that, I will meet you all back at New Haven so we can pass in the last of the missions. Alright, and the last mission passed in. And with that, if you like what you see or are curious where we're going next time, drop a like, leave a subscribe, and we'll be back. Until then, have a good one.